Yeah, as a full service travel agency, we do everything from airline tickets, hotel reservations, car rentals. We do packages. We specialize in every part of the world. We know the channels to investigate to get you the best possible deal that's out there. And we deal with industry contacts that are not available to the general public. So, a lot of times, because I specialize in international travel, we do get a lot of people that call here for international reservations. And I'm always amazed at how many people will start off the conversation with, well, I always book on orbits, but, in this circumstance, we're going to different dates and trying to coordinate flights on the return. There's usually something a little outside of the box that will drive somebody to call our agency. And these are people that really do believe that they are getting the best possible deals and they're able to sift through all the information themselves and they're getting what they want. So the real reason why you want to have a travel agent is because you don't want to be stuck having to negotiate your own terms of travel if things don't go the way that they should. And there's so many different intricate details involved in the behind the scenes part of how your package got to the way that it is. I mean, there could be the hotel selling out blocks to consortiums, and this computer doesn't talk to that one, or you've got two different airlines involved and the computers didn't communicate, or it wasn't caught that your ticket needed to be reissued. So when you're in our hands, we make sure that all of that's taken care of. What really inspired me to open this agency was I was on a trip for travel agents a couple of years ago, and it became evident to me that probably 80% of the agents that were on that trip were not really agents. They all had a day job. It was like maybe they paid $300 into this company that said that they were going to train them on how to be a travel agent, and they thought being a travel agent would be fun. So what they get basically is they pay money to become part of this, and then who knows if it ever actually materializes. So I was really concerned when I saw that, because it made me frightened for the future of the industry, because I'm thinking, if there aren't that many traditional travel agents, like veterans of the industry like I am, what is going to happen to travel in the future? And it's very misleading. You go online and look for travel agencies in Michigan, and you're going to see some names pop up that are literally people that work out of their homes. They have a day job. They just started doing this like a year ago. And because they can build a website and they, have got some money to pay in on this, they're travel agents. So you really, really have got to be careful with who you're dealing with. And I would always do a screening process on any agent that I was working with. One misconception about travel agents is that it costs more to go through a travel agent than book online. Which I just think that because of the kind of fall in the industry, that there really hasn't been that voice to speak out on behalf of travel agents to say, hey, we're still here and we still know best how to serve your travel needs. So yes, it is a big misconception. We actually get paid a commission by the companies that we work through. So
Such as?
Any of them. I mean, if I have a hotel consortium that I book discounted hotel rates through, they're the same rates that you can get. They're actually fed through hotels.com and Priceline and other sources like that. But they give us as industry professionals a little bit more flexibility. Maybe we can offer you the same price and you don't have to pay it all up front, and we get a commission for that. And that's just on a smaller scale of hotels. And if you were to book a trip to Europe, escorted tour with everything included, we get a commission off of that, off of warm weather packages to all-inclusive resorts or cruises, pretty much anything. If you can qualify the air and one other component, being a car rental or a hotel or a combination of the three, then typically we can save you money. We can bundle it together. We'll get a commission from the vendor. You're not paying more, and everybody's happy. Booking engines do charge service fees, and people don't realize it. So like Cheapo Air, for example, their fees range anywhere from $15 to $35 on average, depending. I think they base it on a percentage of the ticket cost. I'm not sure how they what the formula is, but I've seen it, and it just amazes me that people feel like they're getting the best deal because the name on the website is Cheapo. It's like, wow, I just would have never thought of advertising my business as cheap, There's value. We have value associated with our services,
Right.
But people bite at it. They really like it. But they're gimmicks. They've got money and they've got buying power and they've got you hook, line, and sinker. Because you're seeing the little gnome on TV or all these little funny little, Captain Kirk, all these different things to draw them in. So as time progresses and Time to Travel becomes a household branded name in terms of travel, then I hope to have our own funny little commercials one day too.